I'm incredibly excited that we're producing Werther this season because I'm a huge Massenet fan. I've sung Manon and Thais many times, and most memorably with you, and here at Lyric, our Thais production. Werther is typically a mezzo vehicle now, sadly for me, but I've been so excited because one of my favorite colleagues is singing the leading role. And interestingly and historically, it's been mostly English-speaking singers, either British or American, who have excelled in the roles of Massenet and have been known for the roles of Massenet. And finally, we have a great French mezzo-soprano. Sophie Koch and I have sung quite a bit together in Strauss. I sang my first Ariadne with her just a few months ago, and we also have performed in Rosenkavalier more than once together. And she's known now also for Wagner repertoire.
Yes.
But surprisingly, she's another one who's a huge star in Europe, has never sung in the U.S.
This will be her American
debut.
Yeah.
And I'm thrilled that we can claim that honor.
In one of her great roles.
And she's beautiful, she's amazing on stage, and she has, I call her the human trombone. I said, Sophie, I'm looking at you, you're a little sliver of a woman, it looks effortless what you're doing, and this horn on the sound that comes out is so huge and warm and beautiful. And I keep asking her, how do you do that? How do you make that sound? It's quite unique.
Does she answer you? Does she tell you?
A little bit. We talked about breath control and about breathing, and I'm always interested in technique, so I ask my colleagues for how they do certain things, but I still can't explain. She doesn't have a particularly large head or face, how she creates such a big sound. But you're going to be very moved by her in this, I'm sure.
And another of your close colleagues, Matthew Polensani, who is a former Rhine Opera Center artist, is making his role debut as Werther, and that's a huge landmark in the career of any tenor.
Right, and he will be ideal, and he's a house favorite here, as he should be. Actually, he's a house favorite anywhere because he's one of the greatest tenors singing in the world today. And he's maintained a terrific lyrical sensibility and combined with a passionate delivery that makes him perfect for this role.
And as we found out when he was singing Hoffmann here for the first time in his career last season, his French is very special.
Yes.
He has a real way with the language.
Yeah, he's a great linguist, but the color of the language with him is fantastic.
I'm wondering if you can talk a little bit, Sir Andrew, about your relationship to Massenet and how you've developed a real love for it, because it's kind of a specialized music.
Yes, if anyone had said to me when I was a 21-year-old organ scholar at King's College, Cambridge, that I would be conducting Massenet operas, I would have had you locked up. Because at that time, I sort of despised it, but when you're a student, you have these ridiculous. But as the years have gone by, I've become almost obsessed with Massenet, I'd say. I love the kind of parfum of this music. It has such color and such a very specific and special kind of atmosphere. It's a kind of intensity and for Werther, somehow this music it evokes this teenager's sort of impossible love kind of world in a way that no other composer could quite have done, I think.
Yes, it's one of the high watermarks of the Romantic movement. It represents Romanticism.